I don't care how good they is right now. It's a whole different ball game, bro. With somebody holding on your shorts the whole way to the basket.
Legal. And it's legal.
Come on, man.
When you run through the paint and you can get bumped, it's different. And that's my argument with people. It's like, it ain't no disrespect to anybody because they're all great. And you're going to argue back and forth and everybody's going to have their opinion. But I'm saying, which rules are we
LeBron James played in 8 NBA finals in a row and made it to the finals 10 times in total. That sounds like total dominance. But Vince Carter recently said something that made people start questioning how great LeBron's career really is. And this isn't set out of anger or jealousy. It was based on stats, history, and clear facts.
we got the
what's up, Tar Heel?
VC, what's up, my dog?
Right.
You know, all right?
Everything. Yeah, man, I'm good. You know.
Carolina soccer girls team.
Yeah,
shout out
man.
to them. Get another natty.
Shout out to the soccer team. Yes,
number
sir.
22 for the women's soccer team.
Oh, okay.
Running them up.
Okay. Don't just say it like that. Just don't say it like that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I mean, wow, that's life-changing. I'll go home and write about it. Thank you.
How about the Florida Gators, number 9th in the country in Florida in men's basketball?
Carter wasn't there to gossip, he wanted to speak the truth. This happened in early 2025 during what people thought would be a retirement interview. When the host casually asked him where LeBron ranks in basketball history, Carter stopped holding back. He started off calmly, saying, "I respect LeBron," which made everyone think he was about to give a normal, polite answer. But then he changed the tone. Carter leaned forward and said, "But let's be real about what you're calling dominance here."
Well said. That's well said. And that's what I said, because you're going to always ruffle feathers. If you're a diehard Bron fan, you think it's disrespect when you say otherwise about him, Cole, and Mike. So that's just, it's going to be an ongoing battle because unless they ever played against each other. Just imagine them playing against each other.
Whew. So for the record, you got MJ, Kobe, and then LeBron?
Yeah.
Can LeBron, in your opinion, with LeBron's maybe 2-3 years left, maybe 4, does he have an opportunity in your mind to possibly jump Kobe?
He has an
Ken
opportunity.
Carter made HAS main point. He said the Eastern Conference from 2011 to 2018 wasn't true dominance, it was more like an open highway with no traffic. The room went completely quiet. It was clear no one was expecting him to say that, but Carter wasn't finished. He made HAS point even stronger. He said, LeBron's path to those finals wasn't just easy. It was one of the easiest runs to multiple finals you've ever seen in NBA history. After that, the internet exploded. Clips of HAS comments spread everywhere. Twitter went crazy, and Instagram turned into a war zone. LeBron fans on one side, old Shell players and fans on the other. What's interesting is that while people were arguing online, several former NBA players quietly agreed with Carter. They just didn't want to say it publicly because they knew the backlash would be intensive. Carter also didn't just say the sweet word proof. He believed the numbers supported HAS argument. Yes, LeBron made 8 straight finals from 2011 to 2018, which sounds amazing. But when you look at the teams he had to beat to get there, some people feel the competition isn't as strong as it seemed.
I want to get your take on LeBron, because you've played against him since he was a young pup. What's the biggest difference of him then and now in terms of how he just keeps getting better?
Dedication. He has goals in mind, what he wants to accomplish, and it's clear that he wants to be the greatest. You know, when he's saying, I want to play so many years, like I'm saying, I want to play as long as I can. He wants to be the greatest. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, those are people that we throw around. He wants to be there.
He had a real chance to make HAS point clear. According to Carter, the Eastern Conference during those years wasn't just weak, it was one of the weakest years ever. Some teams with average records were called contenders simply because someone had to make the playoffs. In many seasons, the second-best team in the East might not have even made it past the second round in the West, and some may not have made the playoffs there at all. That's not hate, he argued. It's just how things were. When you look at the win totals, HAS argument makes more sense. During LeBron's 8 straight finals runs, only a few Eastern Conference playoff teams won 55 games or more. At the same time, the Western Conference was full of powerhouse teams winning 55+ games almost every year. In the West, real championship-level teams were getting knocked out in the first round because the competition was so deep. Carter especially pointed to LeBron's years with the Miami Heat from 2011 to 2014. He said when you compare the teams Miami faced in the East to the 12 opponents teams had to battle in the West, the difference is clear. To him, LeBron sped sometimes looked easier than the grand happening on the other side of the league. Has WHY charters erpinern hit so hard. Beyond the shock and controversy, he believes the number are super to what is seeing, and sometimes, the truth is uncomfortable and the sport really hit hard. The Boston Celtics were slowly falling apart. The team that once scared the whole league was no longer the same. The Indiana Pacers were a solid team, but honestly, they probably wouldn't have beaten Western teams like the San Antonio Spurs, Oklahoma City Thunder, or Golden State Warriors in a 7-game series. Out west, the competition was on another level. That's what Vince Carter wanted people to understand. While LeBron was moving through the Eastern playoffs, the Western Conference felt like a ward. San Antonio was still running strong with coach Greg Popovich leading stars like Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili. Then there was Oklahoma City, powered by Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook at their peak. The Los Angeles Clippers were exciting with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin during the Lob City year. The Warriors were building what would later become one of the greatest teams ever. The Houston Rockets had James Harden dominating defenders. Even the Memphis Grizzlies played tough, physical basketball that could wear any team down. In the West, every playoff round felt like a championship battle. Top-level teams were eliminating each other before even reaching the finals. Series like Spurs vs. Thunder went the full 7 games. Warriors vs. Spurs was intense from start to finish. Carter's point was that many of those Western teams might have moved through the Eastern Conference much more easily. And when he said the carried weight, he wasn't just talking for attention. He played in both conferences during his career. He didn't have to guess about the difference, he experienced it physically every night on the court.